The ring of power. Corneal blindness is the leading cause of blindness in India, second only to cataracts.
The first keratoplasty that I did, it went well. I was very happy. But the patient was not happy because of post-op astigmatism. So I was stumped. What to do? How to deal with this? How could I control my astigmatism?
See, if you look at the astigmatism after successful surgery, this patient is doing very well. But if you look at here, there is a lot of astigmatism. Even after suture removal, we are not able to control more than 10 diopters, 15 diopters. So this gives a bad results. And here, there is a lot of coma. All eyes, the cornea is shifted. So we cannot properly correct this. The main problem here is the intraoperative suturing. That is the issue. But if you take it in the Melnick keratoscope, the problem is how do you suture? Well, the keratoscope you are showing, we cannot suture. We need it. After suturing, we can see which is tight, which is loose. But during suturing, it doesn't help you. And if you take the other one, Mastel, this is basically designed for IOL implantation. This is not for corneal surgery. Here you have so many reflexes where you put suture, the ceral falls on the illumination, and you cannot use this for suturing in a keratoplasty. And you take the other one from the Leica. This is a very small zone. It forms a very small central point reflection on the cornea. So you cannot use this one for, and you got a distinct spots of lights. So you don't have a clear-cut round line. So these are the limitations of present keratoscopes available. So what we need to, the other one, you take it here, there are 3 rows of light and 3 light slides. So when you put a suture, the suture will come from here. So it's impossible to use this one as a guide. It doesn't help in corneal transplant surgery. So what we need to do is we need to design a new one, which approximately gives a 4 mm circle on the cornea. That should be on a ring, and it should be a width of around 0.5 millimeters. And when you are suturing, it should help us by continuous display. It should be continuously displayed during the suturing also, so that we can adjust the exact tension while watching the ring. That is the basic idea. Here, for example, you take in the Melnick, you cannot use it because you can use it only after putting the suture and tightening and doing everything. While exactly when you are tightening the suture, you cannot use Melnick. The same problem with the Mastel. So we need to design and develop a new model.
So we had been assigned a task. It seemed pretty simple. We thought we'd use a Pro Circle. So we went ahead and bought a Pro Circle.
But the Pro Circle didn't work. Neither did we know the size of the mire, nor was it practical to use during surgery.
Our device had to be simple, it had to be cost effective and easily mountable on any operating microscope. We needed to use it real time for assessment of titration of sutures. It had to be real time assessment, not post operative. Solutions don't come easy. We had to go back to our books, do the calculations and do the math.
Trial and error didn't work. To accurately get an image size of 4 millimeters, we turned to our loyal friend, the Bosch and Lomb keratometer and its equation.
R is the radius of curvature of cornea. D is the working distance of our microscope. H dash is the image size, which we needed to be 4 millimeters. We had to solve for H, the size of the mire.
We needed an illuminated ring of diameter 21.3 centimeters.
We went online and bought a simple flexible LED strip and had our biomechanical engineer attach it to our microscope. The device does not cause obstruction in the surgical field. It provides ring illumination with white light, avoiding distracting shadows. A circular mire is obtained by tightening the sutures at the long axis of the oval. Here, the oval mire suggests that a tight suture is required at 1 o'clock. As the suture is tightened at 1 o'clock, the oval mire becomes circular.
We are proud to present an affordable, reliable, and innovative device, especially useful for the novice corneal surgeon. We like to call it the ring of keratometric power.